You're watching Edivision TV. Like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate it.
Viewers and subscribers, welcome back to Edivision TV. I'm your host Eddie Gona, and this is a channel where we look at sports differently. So today's program will be taking a look at Malik Mothersille and also talk a little bit about the World Cup qualifiers coming up, the September window. Alright, so let's get into the home game, because tickets are now on sale for the home game, Jamaica Reggae Boys versus Trinidad and Tobago, September 9th at the Office National Stadium, 7 p.m. Right? So, bleachers 2,000, grandstand 7,000, VIP 10,000. Right? You know the theme already, all away, one team. Get your tickets at jff.quapid. That's jff.quapid.com. Right? Let's turn the National Stadium into a sea of black, green, and gold. And the event is presented by, we have a few sponsors here. They're not paying me, but big up Ray & Neville, Stewart's Auto Group, Just Bet, St. Mary's, True Shake, Water, Powerhead. Yeah man, sponsors link up. If you notice, people, the ticket prices gone up. Yes. The last World Cup qualifiers against Guatemala, bleachers was 1,500, grandstand was 5,000. The VIP tickets have remained the same, 10,000. So clearly, people, we are expecting to get our money's worth. You know what I mean? Money's worth in terms of the talent that will be on show. We expect to see the big names. That's what I get from this. So, having played Bermuda away and coming back home on the 9th at the National Stadium, we expect to see a jam-packed office to welcome home the boys. The first home game, based on the last set of games at home, wonderful turnout. We expect even more, and the JFF is preparing for that by, hiking up the ticket prices. Try to make a little bit more money, obviously. Makes sense. They expect a big crowd, so naturally you're going to put up the price. 2,000 for bleachers, up from 1,500, manageable. For the general public, I think that's manageable compared to what they pay to see other events. I was at the cricket weeks ago, and 2,000 odd for the ticket, even though I got the ticket for free, but that's the price they're paying for the cricket. 2,000-3,000, so should be okay. Grandstand though, the increase of 2,000. It's a little bit harsh, but again, the type of people that go to grandstand, might can afford it. But it is what it is. It's a product, and we expect to see that product in all its glory. So you have to pay a little bit extra. You might be seeing some new faces, to freshen up the team. So new faces, so just like Messi, when Messi was coming to the National Stadium, that person's coming out to see the so-called GOAT. So these talented players coming up, I'm not saying that they're on Messi's level, but they should be crowd pullers. So grab your tickets now, people. Let's pack up the stands. You know what I mean? Tickets on sale. Grab your tickets from early. You understand? Grab your tickets from early because you don't want to miss the train that game. Take it from me, you do not want to miss that game. Alright, Malik Mothersille got the move to Stockport, League One. Up from Petersburg. Scored a bag of goal at Petersburg. So I believe the League One is his level right now. Has a contract that runs the next 3 years at Stockport. Now at the peak of his, in terms of a transfer value, £400,000. Did bits at his previous club and now scored on debut for Stockport. So more of the same. I hope that he will continue to bag goals and hopefully try and get promotion, to the championship. That's where we want to see our players. League One decent enough, but try and get into the championship. And as you see in the title, Malik Mothersille on the plane. Well, for me, he should be on the plane. I don't know about Steve Mack and Rudolph Speed, what they think, but for me, he should be on that plane. He adds something different, obviously. He's very composed, unlike some other players that we have playing on the left. He's able to play as a number 10. We've been lacking that creative spark in the middle of the pitch and especially linking up with the forwards. So, especially if you get that certain forward, it'd be nice for us to have that link man, in the team. He can also play on the right. So we're looking at a player that can play across the front three and at number 10. Very versatile. He has pace, and as I said before, very composed. He's from the Chelsea, academy. So some quality about him, we know previous players in the past coming from that area, the John Russells and the Anthony Grants of this world. And hopefully we'll get to see the likes of Lewis Baker. Those players are different gravy, and you can see the quality how they play. So Malik Mothersille in the team for me on that plane. You know what I mean? I don't know who would drop out, but for me, we need to freshen up the team. We already, have plans of bringing other players. We need to freshen up the team. I think the team has become a little bit stale. We're seeing the same players trying to gain form in this national team. Out of form players trying to get back their form with the national team. We don't want to see that. We want you to build up your form and your confidence with your club, and then you come and represent us at national level. Being at your best. You know what I mean? Don't come into the national team and try to get better. Try to improve. Try to get fit. We need players playing well, exciting players coming into this team to add that breath of fresh air. The national stadium will be filled, as I said earlier. People coming out, they want to see exciting and a very good brand of football. They want to see goals, tricks, skills. That's what will keep the patrons coming out to support the boys. Good performance from the boys, and you get a packed stadium every match. You know what I mean? So again, JFF do the right thing. Get the right players in the squad first of all, and also get the right players on the pitch. Get that combination that we're looking for. It's there. I know it's there. We have the players. We need to just put them all together and watch the magic unfold. Alright? So Coach Mack, Rudolph Speed, you have a work cut out, but I think, maybe after the first game, hopefully you get it together for the second game at home. Alright? I'm Eddie Gona. Thanks for watching. Always remember to like, share, and subscribe.
I'm Vin Blaine, right? I'm pleased to be on Edivision TV, and I hope that you share and subscribe. Good content, good host. Eddie is top when it comes down to hosting. Ask good questions, and don't interrupt you when you're speaking, which is very, very important, right? But still that he has a balance when he asks questions. So do like, subscribe, and ensure that you support Edivision TV.